Up, party people? How's everybody doing this morning? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Just so we can be clear, today we want to discuss the OTF members and specifically, so we was talking about this yesterday and I realized something. We spoke about the mistakes that they made just in general with how they, good morning. Okay, with how they conducted themselves. But I think that we need to just have a conversation in general about how niggas is just snitching on themselves on the internet in general. Why we have another discussion about this if y'all don't know. God damn it, I put the damn camera to the wrong side. I mean to put the camera on that side because that's the side I look to where y'all comments are at. But I put the camera on that side, so it is what it is. Jay Hodges says more than Jack BB. So check this out. I'm gonna be looking weird. Like I don't think I'm gonna be looking like I'm looking at y'all this show and shit. I'm gonna be looking in the other direction most of the time by accident. So I want to say that early. So we're gonna do roll call around 3-minute mark. Now check this out. Now y'all gonna see how I look when the camera's on the opposite side by accident. So this whole show gonna look weird. Alright, so check this out. Listen. We wanna have this whole discussion about self-snitching. One of the main reasons why I wanna have this discussion is because one of the main topics that we have on this channel is don't commit crimes. One of the main reasons why I say don't commit crimes is because nowadays in this world that we live in, it's almost impossible to get away with them. So stop committing them shits. We have to find a better way to do things. We have to figure out a different alley, a different lane. All right? Right now, okay, so I'm going to say something real quick. Pay attention. It's not that these laws are being made so everyone can't do a thing. These laws are being made so they can mitigate how many people so they can delineate who, so they can make sure they allow the people to get away with the law that they want to get away with the law, and maybe they'll allow a certain percentage of blacks to get away with the law that's small, and a large percentage of another minority to get away with the same law. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? I wasn't able to listen to anybody yesterday. So that's the conversation we want to have today, just so we can be clear. Because I want to point something out real quick. Martial law, as I told y'all before, is about to come to Chicago. Chicago's going to be the first place they're going to institute it. One of the main reasons why Chicago is going to be the first places they're going to institute it is it's going to be the easiest place right now to institute martial law. I'm going to explain something to you real quick. In order for them to take our rights away, we have, shout out to BQ Mommy, everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. We love our sister-in-law. In order for us to be able, in order for them to take our rights away from us, we have to agree to let them go. I'm going to say this again. In order for them to take our rights away from us, we have to agree to let them go. I'm going to tell you what they do. I'm going to tell you how they gentrify a neighborhood. Listen, for everybody that don't know this, just listen. This is how they gentrify a neighborhood. The first thing they do is they let crime get out of hand. They move the cops out of the neighborhood. For whatever the reason is, the cops are not going to be responding to this neighborhood. For whatever the reason is, boom. Now, on top of the cops not responding to the neighborhood, now they also make sure that there's incompetent cops there. Cops that are no good, cops that are trash. Do you understand this? When they have bad cops there, listen, they got bad cops there, boom. Besides having bad cops there, they allow for crime to take over. Once they allow for crime to take over, the property value drop. Once the property value drop, everybody looking at this area, they like, yo, all that crime there, that place is bad. They got to do something about it. Now you can start making and changing laws to allow for the police to come in there and do something about it, because you was only feigning trying to work before. When now you're not, now you're gonna pretend to really work. But before you was just feigning it. It was pretend. You understand what I'm saying? Then people start moving out. Individuals are gonna come in, They're going to want to buy the property up while it's at a low value. They're going to buy the property up at a low value. Then they're going to come and bring the police in and clean up the neighborhood, and the property value is going to go up. So understand what's happening. Where's one of the most dangerous places in America? Without question. You want to know how we all know it's so dangerous? All you got to do is listen to the rappers in the news. What's happening right now in Chicago? Like 50% of their police force is about to be fired. I was in a dispute with somebody a while back, right? I was right about a thing. They were arguing with me over the thing. Turns out I was right about the thing. Good morning. Okay. Turns out I was right about the thing, right? They turned to me and said, you just always gotta be right. No, pardon me. They said, you just always love to be right. And I'm busy looking at them like, no, I don't always love to be right. Because often when I'm right about some shit I don't like. I'm not trying to be right. I'm just telling you what I think. If it turns out that I'm telling you something that I think that turns out to be the right thing, then that doesn't mean be upset or angry at me, does it? How many months ago? No. How many months ago did I tell y'all there was going to be martial law coming, and I told y'all the place they're going to attempt to institute it is Chicago. Now, hold on. I'm going to explain this in a minute. Let's do roll call real quick. What up, Jay Hodges? He says, good morning, BBN Jack fan. What up, Dwayne Phillips? He says, good morning, my brother. What up, Dwayne Phillips? He says, nah, good morning, Big G. One thing, did you listen to Club? I did not hear Mama Duck on the Clubhouse. I didn't have the opportunity yesterday. I want to apologize to everybody. Oh, man, I got to operate the camera with the other hand. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. What up, AP Wiz? He says, at Jack for a salute, bro. What up, Amethyst? I don't know if I'm saying that guy's name right. He says, top of the morning to you, Jack Frost. Hello from the UK. Salute to LI fam out there across the pond. Dwayne Phillips is Shot Time. What up, Dupree Grayson? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. He says, peace, peace, BB and Jack. AP's Wiz says, it's not about being right. It's logic and common sense. Okay, so I think it's logic and common sense, but apparently other people think it's different. So me and you were saying it's logic and common sense. Other people, as you can see, when I use logic and common sense, they come in here and start telling me about an opinion. So I don't know what to tell you. So it's my opinion also, I guess. I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. We got Foot in the Ass Entertainment up in the house. Check this out. Listen. I want y'all to listen to something. The FBI went on national television. I believe that was national television or wherever the fuck they had their interview at. And they basically explained to y'all that these dudes told on themselves. Damn, the camera's on the other side. And they basically explained to y'all that these dudes told on themselves. They went on national television or whatever the fuck television they went on. They said, yo, look, we have OTF members that killed the individual that we know is FBG Duck. Not only that, but we have a whole RICO indictment. Do you understand that if the dudes told on themselves about fucking FBG Duck, how much other shit they said that they shouldn't have said? Online, over the phone? King Vaughn already said they had a wiretap on him, correct? How long ago did King Vaughn say there was a wiretap? How many months ago, how many years ago did King Vaughn, how long ago was it that King Vaughn said, yo, there's a wiretap? My phone is tapped, the FBI listening, the feds listening. You think these dudes only heard the shit about Duck? What up, No Limit Wolf? You think these dudes only heard the shit about Duck? You think the only conversation that went down was the conversation about Duck? You don't think they talked about any other shootings? You don't think they talked about any other crimes? You don't think they talked about anything else other than FBG Duck over the period of time that King Vaughn said, yo, I got a wiretap on me? Just saying. What you think? Not being funny, not talking crazy, not trying to go far with it. Now listen, does anybody remember that interview that Dirk was in at Hot 97? Him and King Von was at the interview. King Von was talking. King Von said a little bit too much, and Dirk basically hushed him. Anybody else remember that? I just want to make a point real quick, then we're going to move on. Anybody else remember that? Real quick. Is anybody, I believe it was Hot 97 interview. Does anybody remember that interview? I think it was Dirk, King Von at the interview. King Von started talking out of, yeah, he hit him with that cough, cough. Yes, boom. Now listen. Dirk is from Lamron, Normal Street. He not from O Block. Them is different dudes. You get it? He not from O Block. Them is different dudes. You get it? Morning, my brother. He's not from Lamron. Those is different dudes. They move different. So check this out. So if Dirk was already, pardon me, not Dirk. So if King Von, who is probably, as it looked like, the most put together of all of them dudes, was accidentally saying too much on the Breakfast Club, what do you think these niggas was saying when they was talking to each other personally? What kind of conversations you thinking they had? What kind of conversations do you think they having when they talking personally? Let's look at some of these comments. I got the camera backwards today, so I'm operating from the opposite side. I'm gonna apologize about all of them problems. What up, Maurice Jones? He says Breakfast Club. What up, Sonny? She says yes. Foot in the ass said he hit him with that coof. Who else we got up in here? Maurice Jones said Breakfast Club. Don Philly, what up, Don Philly? What up, Maurice Jones? What up, Sonny? What up? Yeah, that's all the new names I said this morning so far. What up, King Slay? Says good morning, Jack. He says Dirk is the real gangster, quiet as kept. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna agree. Yo, if they was, just think about that for a minute. And before we get to the next topic, before we get to the next point, what up, War with Casualties? I mean, I just got on the jacket and the hoodie. I'm fine. I don't see no, you don't see no breath and shit. Yo, but check this out. Listen. We was doing lives outside like January and February a couple of years ago. We was outside doing lives. It was like outside. It was like January. I was talking. You was seeing the breath. What the fuck? We New Yorkers. Like, what the fuck? Sometimes we go outside, nigga. Listen. I don't think them dudes are smart enough to know to not. I don't think them dudes are smart enough to know to not talk on the phone. Oh man, I keep forgetting I switched the camera, my fault. I don't think them dudes are smart enough to know not to talk on the phone. Yo, King Von, the one that is the most put together of all of them as far as we can tell, went on the Breakfast Club and was talking way too much. Had to get, quiet down by Dirk real quick. I don't think they got Dirk on the phone saying anything. I don't think they got Dirk on the phone saying anything. I'm not going to blow up their system because I understand what their system is. I'm not going to blow it up because I could blow it up right now and tell you what their system is. I'm not going to blow it up. I mean, I'm pretty sure the FBI know right now. And that's the reason why they got Muwap. And that's probably the real reason why those police was there that night that shit happened with King Vaughn. There's a good chance that they was actually there's a good chance that the police was actually there. Oh, I gotta be quiet. Yo, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna say that. Oh man, now I see why I'm a target. I be talking out of pocket way too much, yo. I be telling people way too much. Oh man, now I see why I be getting in trouble and shit. Oh man, let me be quiet. I'm gonna change that topic. Look, all I'm saying is this. Cause y'all tell me all the names of the people that the police currently have arrested. We got 95 people in here. Can we hit that like button and send out some notifications? Can y'all tell me the name of the people who are currently arrested? Every once in a while, I don't want to say something. I come close enough that I'm not crossing the line. And every once in a while, one of you guys will guess. That's another reason why I like smart people in the chat. Sometimes y'all guess it. I just skip over the comment because I can't say it out loud. What up, Mr. Twan? Let's keep it in the stack. But most of the time when somebody do guess and I skip over that statement, I usually talk to them for the rest of the show. For real, for real. When y'all make good comments, I talk to y'all. What up, Mr. Twan? What up, Mr. Crypto? Doing fine, Mr. Twan. How you doing? Okay. I did not know she had all that yesterday. Let's go. Wait, what? That's where the camera's at. I forgot where my camera's at for a minute. Let's go. I was about to say way too much. Yo, y'all don't understand, man. I don't watch other YouTube content creators because part of this is not just us giving you information that everybody have. The way I conduct this and the people who try to conduct their shows similar to the way that I do it, we started this style. It's also having a discussion with you guys in the chat while we further expound on what we're talking about. So it's important for the avatar, who I am, I'm y'all guys' avatar for the BBN, to also have cognitive abilities and freaking and comprehension skills to some degree. But it's important for y'all guys to have it too. That's all I'm saying, man. Nobody's doing this at this level like I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody is saying. Oh man, I want to tell y'all. All right, we gotta talk around it. Man, I gotta change everything I was gonna talk about this morning. This whole morning was planned out. Hold on, this morning was planned out. All right, I had this whole show planned out. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta go around that. All right, so the feds have Muwap. Who the feds have? Who are the 4 people? Who are the 5 people the feds have? Hold on, we can talk about Dirk's situation at the house. Hold on, we can talk about Dirk's situation at the house. Give me 1 second. What up, Cool Wise? Who are the 5 people? Who are the people that the feds have right now? What up, Philly Phil? Damn, I forgot the fucking cameras on the other side. What up, Philly Phil? What up, Philly Phil? Nah, I'm tired of getting in trouble with assholes. Get in trouble. I don't understand the people I be pissing off. The people I be pissing off. Look a little there. I got pissing off people, and then some weirdo shit be happening. You pissing people off, man. Sports Talk says, please, Jack, peace. I think he says peace. Peace, Jack. Okay, so they got C Murder, C Thing, Los, Kenny, and Mac. 4 dummies. Hold on. They got 5 people, homie. Muwap is the 5th, right? Boom. Who was the dude that was doing all the talking? That was the dude that was doing all the talking was Los, right? Who was doing all the talking? Who's the dude that was doing all the talking real quick? Because I'm going to explain to y'all something. Nobody don't think it's weird, boss top. Nobody don't think it's weird. Listen. Nobody don't think it's weird that they waited for dude to come off a tour. Nobody don't think it's weird that they waited for dude to come off a tour with Dirk instead of just going on wherever the fuck he was at, snatching that nigga up. Nobody don't think that's weird. They waited for dude to come off a tour with Dirk instead of pulling up on him and snatching that nigga. Nobody else don't think that's weird. Why would they wait for him to come off a tour with Dirk? Why would they wait for him to come off a tour with Dirk? Once again, why would they wait for him? I'm about to tell y'all what they're gonna do. I figured it out. They coming after Dirk, and I'm about to tell you how they're gonna do it. God damn it. I'm just deciding if I'm gonna say this thing that I'm gonna say that's gonna, I'm gonna help people, but I'm also gonna piss some people off. Can we get those likes up, please? Can we get those likes up? We got 111 people in here. Can we get those likes up? Shout out to Brooklyn Banger. Everybody say what's up to my brother. Yo, look, we got 111 people in here. Can we get those likes up? I want to say a thing, and I'm gonna piss some people off, but I'm also gonna help other people. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm thinking I'm just gonna tell y'all the thing I told y'all I wasn't gonna tell y'all, because there's no way to get around it. Mr. Crypto said, Feds wanted me for 2 years before they kicked my door in back in 2010. When they came, they already got you nailed to the wall. My discovery was huge. Yo, Mr. Crypto, how much shit was in you? How much shit didn't get released to the public? Like, people don't understand how much shit don't even get said in court that they have on you. That the only way that they're gonna use it in court is to use it to go against something if you try to say it. Like, people don't understand court. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the defense or the prosecution will have some shit on you, but they won't use it until you say the thing. You understand what I'm saying? They'll hold that shit. They'll wait for that particular witness or that particular person for you to call to get on the stand, and then they'll fucking smash you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Y'all don't understand. I'm going to tell y'all right now why they waited for Muwap in a minute. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to tell y'all why they waited for Muwap, and I'm going to tell y'all why they had to tell on motherfucking King Vaughn, why they had to keep contact of him. I'm going to tell y'all. Get them lights up. We got 120-something people in here. We should at least be at 70 likes by now. Come on, man. I'm about to tell y'all. I'm about to put y'all on the game. Yo, them niggas is in trouble. Them niggas is in trouble. And when I say them niggas, when you hear me say what I'm going to say, you're going to understand that when I say them niggas is in trouble. Rappers, once you get in the game, y'all gotta figure out a way to stay safe without creating violence. Y'all gonna have to figure out a way to stay safe without creating violence or responding to violence created against yourself. Y'all gonna, good morning, my brother. Y'all gonna have to figure out a way to do that. I'm telling you right now. They're cutting all of y'all corners. Pardon me. Hold on, let's read this real quick. I asked Dr. Crypto. He said that he was in the RICO. We don't know for sure, but we don't know for sure, but we're gonna believe the brother. He says they didn't show a lot. They had phone calls and all, but they didn't bring it up unless we went to trial. I had a great lawyer, and he said they got it all. My case wasn't even that bad, but they go ham. Look, that's what I'm trying to tell you. They'll have shit on you, and they'll like the shit they'll have on you will be like this. You'll go to court, and if your lawyer or your defense don't work a certain way, they only use that much. Shout out to Brooklyn. Everybody say what's up to Brooklyn. That's with 2 N's. Everybody say what's up to my niece. That's Brooklyn with 2 N's. As soon as I fucking walked away, wind, you rat bastard. Hold on. Somebody said something. He says, Natty's dad said, but since they're stupid, you heard that spit from Muwak. That dude from 6'3" couldn't get up, blew the engine when I left. That's literally video. Look, I'm gonna explain something to y'all. I said this yesterday. I'm gonna reiterate this real quick. Could we hit that like button? We got 136 people here. Could we hit that like button? Send out some notifications. Look. Oh, at the feds? The feds is like 95 or some shit. Listen. I'm about to put you on. I'm gonna tell you why they have to. I'm gonna tell you about the thing in a minute. I'm not gonna just spit it out right now. I'm gonna slow walk the bitch. But I want to say something else real quick. Hold on. What this dude just said. I want to slow walk this. But listen. Pay attention. Listen, pay attention. The feds is doing an investigation on almost every gang. This isn't even something that we can dispute. Gangs are considered terrorist organizations, right? So if you have a gang and they're committing acts of brazen shootings, robberies, stuff like that, that's acts of terror. That's what that is. They're now labeled and considered terrorist organizations, correct? That's why the feds can come in. So once you're labeled as a terrorist organization, that means that the feds can do surveillance on you. The feds can do all type of different shit to you. The way in which the feds can put you under this is when you admit to being a part of said organization. So when these rappers is making these music videos, and in these music videos, they're doing a music video and they're with 8, 9, 10 niggas that's all part of one specific gang, they can say, look, this guy's a gang member. They're all throwing up gang signs around him. He's throwing up gang signs also. He's a gang member. Get it? So listen. Now, while you're busy having these gang people around you, and you're moving around America, and you're moving around the world or whatever you're doing, and you have that one gang member with you, that's the connection back to the street level gang members, and there's violence happening at the street level gang members, and that gang member that's with you is the person sending those messages to the street level gang members that is creating this violence. Guess what they're gonna do? Can anybody tell me what the feds is gonna do? Can anybody tell me what the feds is gonna do? What up, soul brother number one? Some people came in. See, I gotta talk like this sometimes, so I gotta spell everything out. Because there's always some asshole that if I don't say things point by point, they're gonna say something stupid. What up, Andy Washberg? How you doing this morning? What up, E. Simmons? She says, good morning, BBN, Mr. Jake Fools. What up, Bernadette Quinones? She says, they be watching all gang members and hitting them with mob laws like RICO. That's a fact. What up, Lovely Pieces? Mama Duck said the feds was investigating them before Duck Death. Absolutely. I've been telling people that the feds been investigating them forever. What up, Jay Green? What up, Phil Jackson? No. It all started a long time ago when someone else actually got killed. But, you know, they keep talking about the dead people. So whenever they kill one of the other side, they blame it on the last song that they did. I'm going to tell you what happened. Now listen, I'm going to tell you what the feds is going to do in that particular situation. You know why the RICO was created? Does anybody here know why the RICO law was created? You have any idea why the RICO law was created? Any idea? Because people always, you know, everybody always got some kind of opinion, right? You got any idea why the RICO, but why was it created? We know who it was created for. Why was it created? Let's be a little bit more specific. It was created for the mob. You don't have to say the mob. We know why it was created. I mean, pardon me, we know who it was created for. No, the RICO was created for the mob. The first RICO case was actually, I believe, Al Capone. The RICO case was for the mob. They could never get Al Capone because they could never put Al Capone in the room with the people who are actually committing the crimes. So what the RICO does is the RICO allows for a person that, one, use hearsay, is because you're in the federal court, and two, basically be able to say that person gave me the orders to do a thing, and thus making that person responsible for the orders that they did in conjunction with the individual who did the orders. Get it? That way, if you're the head of an organization, you can also be held responsible. It's not you. The minions aren't the only ones that go to jail. All right, get it? More than just the minions go to jail. Because I don't know no other way to put this shit. What up, D Vertical? Everybody hit that like button. We got 146 people in here. Let's send out some notifications. Can somebody put my Cash App in the chat, please? So that's why the RICO was created. That's why the RICO was created. To make it so that the heads of organizations wouldn't be able to get away with throwing smaller fish to the prisons and they stay free. Because they can always say, well, I didn't say that, or I wasn't a part of that. You get it? Now listen. I'm going to say this again. Anybody know why they waited for Muwap to come off of the concert, off of the tour, or to come leave away from Lil Dirk rather than just go and scoop him up while he was on tour? With that being said, I don't know if they told his attorney they was coming to get him either. They could have. I just don't think that they did. Anybody? I've asked like 3 questions this morning. I don't think anybody's guessed the answer that I've thought of yet. Anybody? Any idea? Any idea? Even half of an idea. Okay, that's one way to think about it. AP says Muwap's gonna be the snitch in the weak link. I have no way of knowing that. I have no way of knowing that. I mean, that's the way you feel about it. I have no way of knowing that. No limit. War says Dirk made a deal with the feds. I have no way of knowing that. That's a possibility also. Just so we can be clear, both of those things are possibilities. I have no way of knowing that. I don't currently have any evidence leading one way or the other on either which one of those topics. But everything that I'm saying is backing up the thing that I'm about to tell you. Just so we can be clear. Because his RICO was in Chicago. It's federal. It's federal. They could go pick you up anyway. What are you talking about? A warrant is a warrant, homie. The warrant is a warrant. They picked up NBA YoungBoy in California, and his warrant was in Louisiana, right? A warrant's a warrant, homie. What are you talking about? You trying to tell me that you could If you got a warrant in Florida, they can be like, no, fuck them, but they could also be like, take them in. I don't know if they're out on bond. They're out on bond. Shout out. I've never heard of anybody having the death penalty and life in prison on the table and being out on bond. I've never heard of that. So I'm not talking about you with that topic. That don't even make sense. This person got the death penalty. We might give them the death penalty. But yeah, we're gonna let them out on bond though. Yo, you can't script this shit, homie. I don't know what to tell you. No, we're gonna let these guys right out on bond. All of these people that we're also telling them we might give them the death penalty, but we're gonna let them out on bond. I don't know what to tell you. This is what the people that come into my chat say, and then I say, no, that's not the truth. And then they say I don't respect their opinion. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Whatever, homie, they out on bond as far as you're concerned. As far as that guy's concerned, they're out on bond. I'm not saying that. That guy's saying that. As far as that guy's talking about they out on bond, I'm not saying that. Shout out to that guy. Natty's Dead said that, not me. I'm not saying any of those shit. I don't care. Natty's Dead is saying all of those things. I'm not saying that. Fuck. Shout out to that, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. They out, then they out. I've never heard or saw of it. Shout out to that shit. I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry this shit is making me laugh. Somebody send me, everybody that's saying they're out, send me a DM of that shit right now. Everybody that's saying, send me a DM of that shit. Oh, man. Send me a DM of that shit right now. Yeah, send me a DM of it right now. I'm not even talking about that shit. Nope, I'm not even talking about it. Unless somebody send me a DM saying that that's a thing and show me the link and show me whatever the fuck, we're not even talking about that no more. We're staying on what we're talking about. Listen. No. Look. Hold on. Let's go check. Hold on. I'll check right now on the thing. Because I know people like coming in here and making me waste my time. So I don't like checking for nothing. On Instagram or... I don't like checking for nothing because I know niggas like coming in and wasting my time. All right, I'll check on YouTube real quick. We're just going to check real quick and keep it pushing. People love coming in and wasting my time, so I don't like doing this shit. Nope, I don't see anywhere that he's saying anything about these guys being outside. This is how you know niggas is all cap. Look, this is how you know niggas is cap. He reported on it, right? This shit says, O Block Duke live speaks on Muwap's bond with Lil Dirk. He's talking about their bond with Lil Dirk. He ain't say they out on bond. What the fuck? See, this is why I don't be believing shit. Niggas is all cat. Shout out to Two Farmers TV. This shit says, O Block Duke live speaks on Muap Bond with Lil Dirk. What the fuck? We ain't got. This is what I'm talking about. Nah, not your fault. We don't pay attention to nothing Natty's Dead says anymore. We not kicking him, no. We does everything that Natty's Dead says, and who else was agreeing with him? Please go up there and tell me who else was agreeing with this guy. We don't take them seriously no more. We know them niggas cannot be trusted ever. That's how I deal with people. There you go. Now I know I'm never gonna trust. Don't even. There you go. Nah, never trust that comment again. What the fuck? Never. I promise you. Anyway, let's go. Listen. Nobody answered yet. I'm gonna tell you why I believe they waited for Muwap to come back. Two feathers, yeah, I fuck it up every time. I'm gonna tell you why they waited for Muwap to come back. I'm gonna tell you why he waited for Muwap to come back. Listen, listen. Listen. I don't know no other way to say this. King Vaughn was the FBI's direct contact with Dirk in the streets. King Vaughn was not saying that King Vaughn was working with the feds, just so we could be clear. I'm saying the way the feds looked at it as is, when they decided to start taking everybody down, how they were gonna connect Dirk to the dirt was through King Vaughn. You get it? If they get King Vaughn, they get Dirk. I can't tell you why they did whatever happened to King Vaughn happened to Vaughn. What I can tell you is this. I've been pretty accurate with telling y'all how the government think for how many years now? How many years now have I been pretty accurate with telling y'all how the government think? So either one or two things is happening. Either the government is learning from me or I'm predicting their moves. Those are the only two possibilities, right? The government is literally in here every fucking day watching Jack Frost, taking notes like I'm smarter than them. I'm laughing at this shit. Like I'm smarter than them. That's what they do, apparently. Or I'm literally telling y'all how these guys think and predicting the future. It's one of the two, right? I've been being right about this shit for what, almost 4 years now? 3.5 years? I've been accurately predicting shit. Accurately. Not just about government shit, also. A lot of street shit. A lot of shit and other shit. I've been telling y'all what they was gonna like. I've been predicting a lot of shit. So the point in which I'm trying to make is this. Good morning. I just like chicks with glasses. I don't even know what it is. Like glasses really. I mean, if you're a little cutie and you got some glasses, that's a win, man. Come on. Yo, keep the gray beards alive, my brother. The gray beards, I'm trying to tell you, man. This was in style. All the chicks is loving it. He said feds just walked by that. I think it's funny. Ain't no fucking feds just walk by me. People and rappers have to be smart about talking and rapping. Don't tell what you did or doing. The alpha boys are listening and watching. Think before you speak, or how you Jay Reed is an asshole. All I'm saying is I've been pretty accurate about this shit. That's all I'm saying. King Vaughn was the FBI's way of getting Dirk. Them being caught up in that trial together in Atlanta sealed the deal. Once they got caught up in that trial together in Atlanta, that sealed the deal. I'm going to explain something once again that's weird about that whole situation. Let me explain to you what's weird about that whole situation. There's some shit that I want to say, but that's their family business. So I'm not going to get into it. But if them dudes from Chicago really decided, them dudes is keeping it more thorough than y'all guys understand. Them dudes be beefing amongst themselves and y'all niggas don't even know. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that they are or that they aren't. But I'm saying that a lot of them, but what I'm saying is a lot of them dudes is keeping it realer than niggas is really understanding. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of them really be like beefing inside of their little organization, their big organization, or whatever the case is, and that shit never leaked to the fucking internet ever. They be beefing. You understand what I'm saying? You don't even I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so hold on. Listen. King Vaughn dies. He gets killed. Nobody wondered why there was undercover cops in the vicinity just chilling. They didn't say that those cops worked for the club. There was just undercover cops in the location in the area just chilling. Just chilling. What up, Power Talk? Nobody think that that's odd. Nobody think that that's weird. Cause we got 172 people in here. Could we hit that like button and send out some notifications? Let's try to get to 200 today. Come on, y'all, let's go. Let's try to get to 200 today. Come on, y'all, let's go. Does anybody even know why there was undercover cops there? There was just two plainclothes cops there. Just there. Just there. Did they work for the club? Maybe they work for the club. I don't know. Anybody know if they work for the club or not? Come on, we got 173 people in here. We could get to 120 likes, y'all. Come on. All criminals are under some kind of surveillance, so we didn't even think nothing of it. Didn't even think nothing of it. Didn't even think nothing of it. Feds wasn't watching them. The feds was there, though. I'm gonna leave it alone, though. I'm pretty sure I've said too much already. Can we hit those likes up? Nobody guessed yet why they waited for Muwap to come off of the trip with with Dirk yet? Nobody guessed why they waited for Muwap to come back with Dirk yet? What are you talking about Dirk giving them all up? Dirk is higher than them. The feds would want Dirk before the feds would want all of those guys. Those guys are already either going to jail for the rest of their life or gonna be killed. Those guys, those 5 dudes are never coming home. I'm sorry for all of their loved ones that would like to see them again. I'm sorry for all the people that are wishing them well. They're not going to beat this case. They're never coming home. The best they can do is live in prison till they die. That's the best they're going to do. Okay? That's the best they're gonna do, homie. And there's a good chance the dudes that they got right now, 2 or 3 of them don't really know nothing. They just was part of the murder. They don't really know anything else other than the duck situation. Two Feathers TV said they're trying to verify the bag source before they move on Dirk. In the industry, is it not going to help Dirk in the long run? Lovely P said the Fed visited Dirk at the home invasion. Andy Washburn says, but aren't they young, Jack? You can't, they're not getting 25 and 30 years, homie. Their minimum right now is life in prison. They need a 2K, they need a 5K1 letter from the 88 from the Attorney General. The 5K1 letter is gonna allow for the judge to give them less time than, you know, what is allowed by law. They're still, with that, they're still gonna get about 30, 40 years, 50 years. They're never gonna let these guys out, man. My prayers go out to the man that they killed and his family. How about that? Could we not forget that Duck died? See, I get that we don't want the people to go to jail that do the murdering, but let's not forget about the guy that got murdered. I'm not trying to be funny, but we got a weird society. A nigga will kill somebody and we will hope that that person don't go to jail before... I know he killed that rat bastard, but you know, you win some, you lose some. I don't know what to tell you and shit. Come on, man. We can't even want people that we know did the murder go to jail. What the fuck? Anyway, that's if they're found guilty in the court of law, obviously. The federal government, I'm telling you, it's a wrap. Them dudes is done. Mr. Crypto says, just a theory, but maybe they needed him out so they could get information. No source, the only thing that makes sense. 5K1 is bad paperwork, same as the Rule 35. Those guys are finished. Those guys are finished. The damn court, those 5 dudes that the FBI, that the feds just arrested, they're done. They're not coming home. Y'all got, I know we could wish and all that other shit. Them niggas is done. 3 of them dudes was crying. If those 3 dudes know anything, the feds know it. If those 3 of them dudes was crying. They're taking a mugshot, their eyes is bloodshot. What the hell? We got 191 people in here. Can we hit that like button, send out some notifications? Can somebody put my Cash App up if y'all don't mind? Dude, they're not getting 20 years. They did a brazen murder on the Gold Coast in the middle of the afternoon that had how many other millionaires and 100,000-aires out there chilling in the middle of the day. Them dudes is not coming home. They forfeited their right to freedom. Could we just understand that sometimes if you could do something so bad that America says, look, we don't think that we can't fix you. What they did was so stupid that I don't even know how y'all feel about it. That was stupid. It wasn't just stupid because, come on, man, you murdering niggas. It was stupid because how could you think they would let you get away with that? Like, there's just some places that you see your op that you just have to just let that shit go, my nigga. There's certain places that you see, like at the Barclays Center, that you gotta see your op and just be like, all right, next time. You guys ain't coming home? The hell, what up, Malik Geechee? No, I don't know who used the personal vehicle. One of those dudes bought a car. Listen, This is how they told on themselves. This is how niggas do it, right? This is what the guy did. I don't know if anybody else is doing it this way. They bought a car 2 weeks before the killing. Then they returned the car the day of the killing. You know what that sounds like? That literally sounds like premeditation. We about to get this nigga. Buy the car now. We return that shit after we do what we do. They're gonna be looking for a car nobody owns. Mr. Crypto says the feds give sweet deals if you tell. One guy in my case got to go home because he told everything about me and my co-defendant. It happens. RICO cases are weak if nobody snitches. I don't even know what to think about that. I literally don't know what to think about that. I don't know no case is strong if anyone snitches. What are you talking about? Part of them putting the RICO case together is having snitches. What are you talking? Talking about? Part of putting a RICO together is having snitches. I don't understand you niggas. I don't understand you niggas. This is the... What the fuck? I don't know what to say at this point. I'm just gonna keep it going. I don't know what to say at this point. I'm just gonna keep it going. I don't know who said that shit. Who said that shit? I just gotta pay attention to this guy's comments. What was it? I'm not gonna dub you. You're not dubbed, homie. Okay, copy. I got you. We got 200 people here. Can we hit that like button? We gotta be able to get up to 150 likes. What the hell? Fucking RICO. You can't even put a RICO together without already having a snitch. What are you talking about? I don't understand. It boggles the mind. I don't understand. It boggles the mind, man. I don't know what to tell you. It just, what in the hell? Oh, man. All right, let's go. No Limit. Vaughn would do a hit and would tell Twitter the same day. Yes, they would. Niggas was bananas. Okay, listen. Thank you, Two Fathers TV. Nobody snitched on them but they selves on local media. I'm starting to thinking y'all special ed. Laugh out loud. Yes! Literally, we had a whole show yesterday where we broke down how the feds was actually a little annoyed that these dudes was busy snitching on themselves on social media left and right about their fucking crimes. We literally had a show about that yesterday. Literally. That's what yesterday's show was. Who was here yesterday? So the point at which I'm making is, dude coming in here and saying, oh man, somebody gotta be snitching. Nigga, where have you been? The drugs. What are you talking about? They've snitching on each other. They're snitching on, it's all on social media. We've seen it. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is all bananas. Good morning. Okay. There's something that the extra curl in the hair just makes a woman just looks a little bit more sexy to me. I have no idea why. I don't know. You know. This shit is crazy. What up, Lyric West? Smiling upside down at me for some strange reason, or not smiling at me. I keep forgetting what that smile means. Oh man, that's good. If you look at the photo, the lady looked right at me across the street. Shout out to her. If you look at the photos, we got 190 people in here. Can we hit the like button, please, and send out some notifications? We got 190 something people in here. We got to be able to get to 150 likes. Come on, y'all. All right, let's go. All right, so check this out. Listen for 1 second, right? Before y'all come up with y'all weird ass theories, before y'all start trying to tell me all types of different things that allegedly happened, not that you've seen them, but you know, you're pretty sure. I want to explain something real quick. The feds waited. I was waiting for 200 people to get in here before I said it. Y'all got up to 200 for 2 seconds, so I say it right now. Listen, the feds picked up Muwap after he dropped off from Dirk, because that was always the plan. You see, once FBG Duck died, that's what they need. Y'all don't realize that they always, after they have the investigation open, you have to create a murder while they're watching. You get it? After they already have the investigation open. You niggas is getting caught in these RICOs because they're literally there watching you commit the murder, letting you commit the murder, documenting that you committed the murder, investigating that murder while they already know all the facts, catching you on that murder unequivocally, we got you, and then adding that murder to the RICO because you are currently in an organization which we are investigating, and you have committed other crimes which we can now connect you with other members and create the RICO to begin with. You want to know why they don't got that many RICOs on the mob no more? Because you can't find the body. I heard people say they wanted me to cover this case the way that I covered the Treyway case. Who thinks I should do that? Put it in the chat. I want to know now. Don't even put it in the chat. Who thinks I should cover this case the way we covered the Treyway case? I want to see some hater drops. Let's do it like that. Let's vote that way. Who thinks that I should cover this case the way that I covered the Treyway case? Let's see some hater drops. That's how we doing it. Let's see some hater drops. Let's see who the people that's going to come up and support the channel. Let's see that. Let's see that. Let's see some hater drops. Have a good day. I don't even know if my Cash App is working, to be honest with you. I'm sitting over here. I'm literally sitting over here, and I don't even know if my Cash App works. I'm keeping it old stack. I'm hoping it does, because I need it to work, but I honestly don't know if my Cash App works right now. I'm going to tell you when the feds decided to go after Vaughn. I can tell you when the feds decided what was up. I can tell you when the feds decided what was up, because I can tell you what happened. God damn it. See, I don't like talking about this shit. I'm going to tell you why I don't like talking about this shit. Because I piss off a lot of people. And my platform isn't big enough to be pissing off a lot of people the way I piss them off. I piss off a lot of people. On both sides of the line. piss off a lot of people on both sides of the line. We only got a couple of more minutes. My fucking phone is about to die. Let's get 5 to 10. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Somebody put my Cash App in the chat. Who pulling up on it? What's today? Tuesday? It's Monday. This is Monday morning. Who pulling up on this Monday morning? Look, they needed, just so we could be clear, oh, camera's on this side. Just so we could be clear, when King Vaughn died, I believe that was bad. I believe the FBI did not want that. I believe that their new target now, in order to try to tie Dirk or anybody else to any of this shit or whatever the hell is or isn't going on Dirk's tour, is Muwa. I could be wrong. Them 5 dudes that's currently locked up, they're done. Forget about them. They're not coming home. And I don't even think 3 of them know enough to even warrant getting a 5K1 letter. I don't even think 3 of them warrant getting a 5K1 letter. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even think they can. I don't even think they know enough. I don't think 3 of them know enough for the government to pull up on them and say, hey, shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $10 drop. He saw us on this side. With the $10 drop, he says, for the haters, who's next? Who's next? Shout out to Mr. Foot in the Ass Entertainment. I still don't even know if the Cash App worked. I really do hope it does work. Something happened the other day. Not looking good for them. Perry's over Parkway or at all. What up, Problematic? What up, Gary Phillips? Those guys are done. Pardon me. I keep putting I usually have my camera on the other side. What up, Bastion Maine? What up, Marlo Stanfield? What up, CT's Finest? If y'all want me to cover that case, y'all got to start pulling up, man. Y'all got to start coming around. When we was troubling that Tekashi Treyway case, there was a lot of support. I was doing a good job over here, and y'all was coming through. So when I'm doing a good job over here, I want y'all motherfuckers to come through. That's all I'm saying. If you don't think I'm doing a good job, don't come through. If you think I'm doing a good job, you're supposed to pull up, and that goes for all content creators. I'm just keeping it a stack. I plan on talking about the Mama Duck situation later in the day. That's what I plan on doing. I plan on pulling up, opening up another live today. We got 200 people in the chat. Come on, man. We got to be able to get up to 150 likes. We got 200 people in the chat. We got to be able to get up to 150 likes. Let's go. We got 200 people in the chat. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App, y'all. Who's next? Let's go. Or the PayPal. I mean, it don't matter. Who's next? Let's go. I'm going to tell you this much. Listen. Listen. I'm about to talk about the Dirk case in Atlanta in 1 second. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. If Dirk or anybody else really had money on FBG Duck's head, the feds know. These niggas talk like nobody's listening because for years, the Chicago PD didn't care about solving a fucking murder crime. Chicago PD don't got no real murder police. So they're not even trying to solve these murder crimes. So these dudes, they skills is off. They not like these killers in New York that they'll kill a nigga and never talk about the shit. They'll kill a nigga and there'll be a whole murderer out the bitch and don't nobody know except for the niggas that's hiring them. These niggas is committing murders and the first thing they do is go on the internet and tell the internet themselves. You do understand this, right? What up, large man? This is Deb in the morning, Jake. Y'all do understand this, right? Now I wanna pay some attention to y'all real quick. For all of y'all that say that there was a beef between Dirk and King Vaughn, I want to explain something real quick. King Vaughn is a known shooter. He's a known killer that's not of question, correct? When we say King Vaughn is a killer, don't nobody question whether King Vaughn got a body or two. Apparently, allegedly has 7, right? King Vaughn and Dirk is somewhere robbing a nigga. Dirk shoots the guy. Does anybody know why that might maybe happen? Do anybody know why you do that? Has anybody ever went on a run like that before? Basically is what I'm asking. If you don't want to tell on yourself, don't. All right. So does anybody ever heard, does anybody know about, does anybody know about a reason why somebody would do that? Why you would go with a nigga and the actual shooter don't shoot, the other nigga shoot? Which is also probably the reason why dude survived. What up, Emmanuel? Do you know why you do that? Does anybody know why you do that? Does anybody know why you do that? Anybody? Show a loyalty, that's one good reason. What up, your boy Jimmy Belgium? It sounds to me, I don't know what kind of streets niggas be saying they from, but I'm pretty sure, morning. I'm pretty sure there's some people in here that know what I'm talking about, but they just don't want to say it, all right? But I'm gonna tell you what that is. The nigga Dirk had to go catch a body. This nigga went with him. He needed, that's it. Dirk needed to shoot a nigga, catch a body, or do some shit. King Vaughn went with him. Because King Vaughn that's his thing. So, all right, you need to go do this thing. I'm gonna come with you because this is my thing. Y'all niggas, so I don't know what kind of street y'all niggas is from. Because that's how you start off, right? That's how, when you get the nigga, you turn it into a killer, you go with him, you kill this nigga. Bang! And then am I wrong? Am I right? Once again, put my Cash App in the fucking chat. You can't tell me I don't work. You can't tell me that this ain't a job. You can't tell me what I do isn't valuable. You can't even tell me there's another motherfucker that do what I do the way that I do it. But you can tell me there's people that try. Just saying. Listen. Listen, Dirk needed rep. Listen, that's what that whole shit in his house is about. What up, Devin Brown? Because I wash him all the time, Devin Brown. So since I wash them all the time, and my skin dry up, I can't help it. I don't know how often you wash your hands, but I probably wash my hands, I don't know, a lot. I wash my hands, I don't know. I'm really washing my hands, guys, so my hands be dry. I don't know what to tell you. Wash your hands more, I guess. Maybe I need to walk around with lotion in my pocket. I don't got a purse. You got a purse? You might have a purse, right? So, you know, in your purse, you got lotion. I don't have a purse, so, you know, I don't just carry lotion around in my pocket. Probably I need to, though. But I'm going to wash my hands. You should probably try washing your hands, too. You might not wash your hands. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he washes his hands, man. Like, anybody that washes their hands know that when you wash your hands a lot, he's kind of dark-skinned. His hands is probably going to be pretty ashy, especially early on a cold morning. And he probably got his lotion in his purse, man. I'm telling you. Salute to that. Salute to that. I don't care. Ashy hands. What the fuck? My hands is ashy because I wash them. Like the shit niggas are. Oh man, I ain't got time for that. Let's go. Listen. Thanks for the laugh. Listen. Could we get those likes up? Could we get those likes up? It's 205 people here. We could get up to 150, 160 likes. Let's go. Yeah, Colin Powell and his wife were sick. They passed away. Sorry to hear. That's another topic for another day, though. Listen. This is the easiest way for me to be able to say this. This is the easiest way for me to be able to say this. Listen. Listen. I have no idea why the FBI would want Dirk. But that's what it looks like. The reason why I'm saying I don't have any idea why the FBI would be after Dirk is because I wouldn't think Dirk's hands is any more dirtier than a lot of the dudes that the FBI aren't after. So I don't think it's that the FBI wants Dirk as much as the FBI might want to make sure that the ties between Dirk and O Block are severed, because the FBI and the government and the city of Chicago needs to clean up O Block specifically. What up, St. Louis News? How you doing this morning? Shout out to St. Louis. Yes, black people, get your vitamin D up for the winter, please, because we are not going to be able to get as much sunlight as we get in the summer. That's actually one of the reasons why in the winter people drag. Trying, my brother. Emmanuel says, Jack, Lil Dirk posted a picture of him in a green outfit, put Squid Games, and he posted, remove the negative energy. I need to explain something to y'all. You cannot, that's the dude that worked. I'm gonna explain something to y'all. You cannot if we get rich, let's say we got some random beef with some niggas and we get rich. Dumb niggas is not rich. Why in the fuck will we keep shooting and fighting these niggas? We rich. I'm gonna say this again. Let's say we got a beef with some niggas. Let's say we got a beef with some niggas. I just got the alert that Colin Powell passed away. Salute to the individual that came in here and said that he passed away earlier. He was actually 84 years old. We get rich. Listen, we rich. Why are we still fighting against them niggas in the hood that's struggling? First of all, them niggas is struggling. We rich. How are we fighting with them niggas? How are these our ops? What up, man, on Mac? We rich. How are these niggas our ops? How? What up, Pastor Lee? If I stop beefing at you, don't mean you're gonna spare me at the traffic light. That's a great point, Foot in the Ass Entertainment. But the point in which I'm trying to make is, did you see what Chief Keef did? You see what a lot of these other dudes did? We live in a neighborhood. We get rich, my nigga. We got to figure out how to get our niggas out of that situation, right? So if we get rich, no, y'all niggas ain't supposed to still be living in fucking the war zone in the first place. But that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. But the point in which I'm saying is, Dirk specifically, he's rich. He can't keep getting into these situations where he might be ending up in a RICO. He can't keep getting in these situations where people close to him is killing niggas. He can't keep getting in these situations. He has to figure out a way to remove himself from that situation. So you rich. If you can't bring everybody with you, you got to disconnect yourself. If you can't protect everybody and you can't bring everybody with you, it all has to deal with your moral compass. I'm going to say we got to figure out a way to get the bag to these niggas, or get, like I told you, the first thing I do is, if you got responsible people in your family, I'm rich. I open up a business and I let them run the business for whatever they're doing right now. They're responsible. They could take care of your irresponsible ass. You my nigga though. You understand? Like, you my nigga. You just irresponsible. So what? You got a family member here and there. They're responsible. They're doing a thing. I'll invest in their company. Now y'all all work for me. Now I'm making a bag over there on some new shit that I don't know nothing about, but I invested in that company, and I got my man a little bit of bucks. Do I got another man that I could invest in? Maybe a relative of theirs. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, you got to try to get your man out of the situation. Foot in the Ass Entertainment. You got to try to get your people out of the situation, or y'all got to come together and y'all got to talk with the other side. Because if you keep just going on, killing each other, then what the hell? You the rich nigga's gonna eventually go to jail also. So you got to figure something out. The rich nigga's eventually also gonna go to jail, or he's gonna also be caught up, or he's gonna also be like Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy, stay going to prison over bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? It's not going to stop happening. So what are we going to do? How are we going to mitigate the problem? I'm not saying I have the solution. I'm saying that people are doing things to try to mitigate their problem. I'm not saying I got the solution. I damn sure don't. I don't got the solution. Them 5 boys that got arrested, them 5 men that got arrested, they're not getting out. They're done. They're going to most likely try to use MUWAP to connect monies to the two crimes in Chicago and where those monies came from. As far as right now, they are going to be able to say King Vaughn. You You understand? As far as right now, they're going to be able to say King Vaughn. King Vaughn is literally on film giving them a shitload of money. They're going to be able to say King Vaughn. Copy? The FBI is going to try to break Muwab. This is where their case ends or extends. You get it? This is where their case ends or extends. It's going to be dependent on what Muwab says. Shout out to BMF. We dropped the Cash App in the chat real quick. Good morning, my brother. Now I'm about to say something that's extremely odd. Whose idea was it for King Vaughn to go with Dirk when he tried to catch a body? Whose idea was it? See, only Vaughn would know if it was his idea or not. Or if it was somebody else's idea. Only Vaughn would know this. I mean, pardon me. Only Dirk would know this. Only Dirk would know if it was his idea, if it was somebody else's idea. Or if he was incepted. Only Dirk would know this. Whose idea was it? Whoever idea it was for Dirk to go pull up in Atlanta, if it wasn't his idea, Below Nitty says, if Dirk go down, it's his own fault for continuing to entertain the BS. I've just was talking about how you can't continue to entertain the BS 2 seconds ago. AP Wiz says, Muwap gonna talk. He go jail, can't fight. There's no guns, no females. Dirk still a millionaire and free. Emmanuel says, Muwap got a fresh cut, went on live saying lyrics from a new song Dirk and G Herbo are featured on. Soon as he hit the floor, kill him. G Green says, don't worry. I don't know what that means. Okay. Appreciate you. I don't even know if my Cash App worked, to be honest with you. I was supposed to get a Cash App yesterday and it didn't come through. I don't know if it works. (201) Chuck says, what if the person that killed himself is the person that told? I've kind of almost always thought that, to be honest with you, that the individual that killed himself probably gave up some type of information that he knew sooner that he was going to be known as a snitch. So he decided that he didn't want to be known as a snitch because somebody in his family probably could have been targeted. So he just killed himself. That's a possibility. It's 100% a possibility. %. We got 220 people in here. Come on, we could get up to 175 likes. Freaking the whole question was, why did they arrest Muwab after he came off with Dirk? Imagine if the FBI figured they was about to turn Vaughn. And right when they was about to turn Vaughn, that thing happened that Vaughn ended up dying. That they can't tie back to anything except for a circumstance and situation. Because hell, they had people there. It's just some weirdo shit happened. The nigga jumped out the whip, ran up on another nigga, start hitting the nigga, and then that man's people blasted him. What if they waited for Muwab to come off of tour because nobody really knew what they wanted with him? Maybe they didn't tell. Maybe there wasn't a warrant issue. Maybe Muwab and their attorneys weren't alerted to the warrant until the last second. Maybe they weren't alerted. Maybe the government was scared that Muwab might end up like King Vaughn. Rose, what up, Rose? Haven't seen you in a while. Rose says the feds are starting to lock up every gang member in Chicago. They're doing the same as New York City. Nobody's safe. I've been telling y'all that for years, though. Your boy Jimmy Belcher says C-Thing, Muwap, DQ. Look. If you talk to any mob nigga, he's gonna tell you that the people that talk the fastest is the killers. The shooters, them niggas is always snitching. Mob niggas will tell you. Them niggas is always snitching. Those be the niggas that snitch, the killers. You wanna know why? Because when the cops catch the killers, when the killers get caught, they're usually getting hit with so much time, their life is over. Think about it. King Vaughn has 7 bodies. Let's say they convict him on 7 bodies. You think he's ever getting out? You think there's a chance? These 5 guys just killed 1 guy. They're about to give these niggas life or death. Get it? As always, pray for everybody involved. Pray for the guys that's locked up. Pray for the families of the deceased, and pray for the deceased. All right? Pray for everybody involved. Because I'm not here to condemn anybody. I wish our people would stop killing each other. I'm not going to sit here and act like a lot of this killing isn't happening for specific reasons that I can't even argue against. But what I can say is we got to figure out a way to live the fuck with each other. Because, I mean, what are we going to do? We going to wait till there's like 100,000 black people left in existence? That's what we're going to wait for. We're going to wait until like we're down to like 1 million black people in America. And then all of a sudden, first of all, we only had 1 million black people in America. The way we think it'll get worse. Because the way we think it'll get worse. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see my hands are cold right now on me. Don't nobody see them Dodge Jones. But the ass says, I do crimes with street niggas with rap sheets and tell me you get caught or shit. Laugh out loud. I like niggas that got clean rap sheets with a lot of work they put in. Yeah, niggas be doing crimes with niggas that just got out of prison. How? Yeah, according to, yeah, I'm pretty sure all of those dudes got a shitload of bodies. We gotta, especially y'all niggas that wanna be rappers, y'all better stop thinking you gotta catch as many bodies as possible, because them bodies is catching up to a lot of these niggas after. I'm just saying. Just saying. Niggas is literally making it seem like in order for them to be a rapper, they gotta have a body. King Vaughn was gonna be at the top of the indictment, now it falls to Muwap. Young lady, you need to watch the rest of this video because me and you was on the same time. Rewind back to the beginning. I probably said a lot of shit you gonna love. King Vaughn was a different demon. Shout out to Casimir Evans. Large Man says, I tell you, besides all the jokes and stuff, you be spitting facts. I just hope people pay attention. I be trying, Large Man. Thank you. I appreciate you for noticing. I be trying. I be putting people on the game. Other YouTube content creators be noticing because they go parrot what I say. So I just got to wait for the people to see it, I guess. Okay? Other content creators, we got 222 people in here. I'm not, just to keep it a stat, a whole stack. We got 222 people here. We got at least 20, 30 content creators. Rue Jones says, at this point, I don't even think they could snitch on anything. They were all way effed up. Once again, I think at least 3 of the niggas, you know the dudes that was crying? I think at least 3 of those dudes don't know nothing. Shout out to Casimir Evans. She said, you break it down with your viewer. That's dope. I was the first person that had a platform like this. Other people try to mimic me. Who you saying wrote books? Denise Morgan. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. You love my sister-in-law. Somebody drop the Cash App. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. If I'm not killing it this morning, I don't know what to tell you. I've been showing up every morning lately, every live. I've been showing up with facts. I've been showing up with great observations. I've been showing up with facts, great observations. We've been having great dialogue. Shout out to Brooklyn Bangers. This is Nostrand and Monroe. Lexington Ave, salute. Zell was the one that killed herself. It looked like 3 of them was crying. If you could look at their eyes, it looked like they just got finished crying. Shout out to Ken Dio. Corona Queen, shout out. I don't know if they were crying. I'm saying if you looked at their eyes, it looked like they was crying. You had the one dude in the dreads with the blonde dreads. That dude looked like he was crying. That's the dude that rented the car, that they took the car back, that allegedly was at the scene when Duck got shot. So he's there. He's on. If not, he's tied into Duck's murder, period. There's nothing they could do about that. That nigga not going nowhere. These are facts. These guys are not coming home. And I'm not one of those people that want killers to come home. If you kill somebody and the police catch you, then you go deal with the courts. I'm not one of those people that's saying let killers come home. What about the families of the deceased? What about them? What the fuck? I'm tired of people advocating for the people that's committing the crime. Could we also advocate for the people who is free? I mean, the people that got the crime committed against them? Oh, Corona Queens. Shout out to Corona Queens. Salute. He crying because he snitched. You scared. He scared. I don't know what the fuck. They knew who they were 2 days after the murder. I believe the feds knew who they was before the murder was committed. I believe the feds was already on them. Once again, King Vaughn said, you know what? We're about to go live again. I'm going to go charge the phone. We're going to go live again. We're going to go live for an extended morning coffee. I'm going to get about an hour after this morning coffee or so. Because my phone is dying. I gotta charge the phone. And nah, screw Lori Lightfoot. Screw any mayor that allows for her city to have the police force that they have. How about that? If I could get in contact with Mama Duck, I'll have her. That's a whole fact. What are you talking about? Shout out to that brave woman standing up for her child. You know how many people don't stand up for their children? Yeah, the victims need help too. We live in a weird society, man. Somebody will kill somebody and then people will be like, free homie. What do you mean free homie? He did the murder. I don't understand, man. Shout out to all of those things. Shout out to 100% of those things. I don't understand it. I'll try to hit her up. I don't understand it. I don't know what to tell you. Don't commit crimes. How about that? Don't commit crimes. Figure out a way to live harmoniously. There's a lot of infrastructure created to hold our people back, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't fight to try to destroy it and overcome it. Killing ourselves and causing destruction in our own communities is actually adding to our problems and issues. I understand that it's difficult to fight against the powers that be, but if we don't try, then what are we really doing? You gotta try. I don't know no other way to say it. Can somebody check and actually see if my Cash App isn't working? Because I am kind of concerned that people are trying to send money right now. My Cash App is not working. I'm actually concerned about that. I think it's not working. I don't think it's the music as much as it's our society that we live in. Are you saying what comes first, the music or the streets? You can't tell me that the music come before the streets. What came first, drill music or the drilling? I didn't get it. I don't think my Cash App is working. Oh, Lord. Okay, it's working. Great, thank you. Appreciate you, my brother. Nobody don't, I mean, I would like if other people sent more, but you don't got to send no more. I was really concerned whether it was actually working or not. Shout out to BBNNETWORK. My phone is about to die. I'm less than 5%. BBNNETWORK says, top of the morning, Jack Frost. Great show. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. I was super concerned that my Cash App was not working. We are going to come back with another live. We're going to try to give it an hour. We'll try to be back by 11 o'clock. We'll try to be back, pardon me, we'll try to be back by 10 o'clock for the next live. I'm at about 5%. I don't know, I can't see it, I'm guessing. But if I don't turn the live off, then it'll stay on with my battery dead. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification game. We coming back at 10 o'clock this morning. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.